she's yelling, crying, throwing accusations at you like grenades. Your heart rate steady, your voice level, your expression neutral. And that's when she completely loses it. Why aren't you reacting? Don't you care? Say something. But you stay calm and she spirals harder. Let me explain what's really happening here. Because once you understand this psychological dynamic, you'll never lose your cool in an argument again. The moment you discover emotional composure as masculine strength is the moment everything changes. I'm not talking about being a robot or suppressing feelings. I'm talking about self-mastery, the ability to feel the storm but not become it. When chaos swirls around you, but your center holds, you become the lighthouse in her emotional hurricane. This isn't passivity, it's power. It's the difference between reacting and responding, between being controlled, engage, defend, argue, apologize. He learned to stay calm. One Friday, she starts her usual routine. He looks at her, says quietly, "When you're ready to talk without yelling, I'll be in the living room," and walks away. She followed him, screaming louder. He sat down, opened a book. She lost her mind completely. Why? Because her emotional triggers stopped working. This female irritation as a reaction to lost influence is fascinating to watch. For years, she's learned that certain buttons create certain reactions. Tears equal comfort, anger equals apology, silent treatment equals pursuit. It's an emotional remote control she's been using since childhood. Then suddenly, the remote stops working. The buttons do nothing. The batteries are dead, and she doesn't know what to do except push harder. The provocation as a control mechanism is usually unconscious. That's exactly what's happening. These conflicts are temperature checks on the relationship hierarchy. Can she still make you dance? Can she still puppeteer your emotions? When you don't perform the expected dance, it triggers primal anxiety. A guy I counseled discovered this accidentally. His wife would needle him about small things until he exploded, then play victim. One day, exhausted from work, he just didn't have the energy to react. She kept pushing, mentioning his mother, his job, his friends. He just nodded, saying, "Okay, I hear you." That's interesting. She literally started shaking with frustration. The tool she had used for 10 years suddenly didn't work. The psychology of control in relationships runs deep. Many people, not just women, feel secure when they can predict. Reactions become their validation. Remove the reactions, thou remove their sense of control. This isn't malicious, it's learned behavior. From childhood, many women discover that emotional expression gets results. Daddy responds to tears. Teachers respond to distress. Boyfriends respond to drama. It becomes the primary tool for navigating the world. Then they meet a man who doesn't respond to the tool, and it's genuinely destabilizing. Independence as emotional stability changes the entire game. When thou separate thy inner state from someone else's emotions, thou achieve true psychological independence. Her mood doesn't dictate thy mood. Her chaos doesn't create thy chaos. Her emergency doesn't become thy emergency. This independence communicates maturity and leadership without saying a word. I learned this the hard way. Ex-girlfriend would have these emotional tsunami. Sat there calm, present, but not reactive. She escalated for 20 minutes, then suddenly stopped, exhausted. "Why aren't you upset?" she asked. Because your emotions belong to you, I replied. The relationship changed that day. Conflict containment as discipline is crucial. When she brings up 10 issues at once, you address one. When she escalates to personal attacks, you stay on topic. When she tries to pull history into the present, you remain focused. This isn't stonewalling. It's boundary setting. You're demonstrating that you won't be pulled into emotional chaos, that arguments will be productive or they won't happen. The subconscious recognition of strength is the paradox. While she's consciously frustrated by your calmness, subconsciously she's recognizing strength. The same composure that annoys her also attracts her. She might hate that she can't control you, but